Good morning. So in today's video, I thought it might be a little bit different today, and I thought I would just bring you along with me. This video was actually the span of a couple different days, but I have to tell you, I don't know how the weather is where you are. I'm sure it's hot. Here it's been so hot lately that it has just made me start to crave fall even more. So in my mind, it's fall. I'm not quite ready to pull out the pumpkins and everything just yet. I do have some pumpkins here beside me. I'm gonna get to that in just a second. But I just I don't know. I've just been craving fall. I thought I'd bring you guys along. So anyway, in today's video, we're gonna get into like a pre-fall mindset, if you will. I'm gonna be sharing a crock pot recipe in this video. It was a really good one. I'm gonna take you back to a couple days ago, and it was kind of a version of chicken parm, but in the crock pot. Really easy. It's gonna be perfect for busy nights with fall coming up, kids going back to school and all the activities. It's perfect for that. And then also I did do a little bit of pre-fall shopping yesterday. It also has been raining here the last couple of days, which hasn't helped my craving for fall. Anyway, I did go to Hobby Lobby yesterday and Home Goods, maybe a couple other places, and I have quite a bit of a haul. All that being said, I thought we would just kind of spend a couple of days together. Let's cook some dinner, and then I'll meet you guys back here and show you everything I've got for fall so far. And we can talk about fall some more and fall decor plans. I'm excited. All right, so first, let's go back to the other day. All right, let me go ahead and get my crock pot out. And y'all, this recipe I want to try tonight is of course one I found on TikTok. It looked really good and it stood out because it's kind of a pasta dish using chicken instead of ground beef. You know, you use ground beef a lot with especially marinara. So this kind of reminds me of like a lazy chicken parm. That's kind of the vibe it gives me. So I'm anxious to give it a try. Also, it uses a jar of Alfredo sauce. And normally I'm not big at all on jarred Alfredo, but I've never tried the Rayo's. So I'm curious to see how we like this since Rayo's is our favorite. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and add in our chicken breast. I am just gonna use 2 chicken breasts for this. I think that'll be plenty. Plus I have one really big one right there. So just 2 chicken breasts in the bottom of our slow cooker. All right, next I'm just gonna add in some minced garlic, or of course jarlic as I like to call it. I'm gonna add a good bit of that. Next I'm just gonna season it up. I'm gonna add some Dano's, just any kind of all-purpose seasoning, just a little bit. Just some Italian seasoning, because why not? Okay. All right, next we're going in with our marinara sauce. I am gonna use the 32-ounce jar. If you've been here a while, you know I really like my pasta saucy. I don't want it to be dry, clumpy, none of that. So I'm gonna use the 32-ounce jar. Okay, just pour it all over our chicken. And then next, of course, we're just gonna add in that jar of Alfredo. And this is the 15-ounce jar. It smells pretty good. Just gonna pour that on top, and I'm gonna pop a lid on here, and I'm just gonna let this cook on high since it is 3 o'clock. It'll probably take 3 or 4 hours. And we did eat a late lunch, so we'll be perfectly fine, but I think it'll probably take 3 or 4 hours until it gets done. All right, of course, once that chicken is nice and tender, you just want to go in and kind of break it up a little bit. You don't have to shred it all the way, but just in bite-sized pieces. I shredded mine a little bit more than I would next time. Then, of course, on the side, I'm just going to cook up about 10 to 12 ounces of pasta. I used rotini tonight, and this was the perfect amount for this. So, of course, I drained that, just added that right in with everything, gave it a really good stir, and then on top, I just added a little bit of shredded mozzarella. Pop the lid back on just to kind of let everything melt and get cheesy and delicious. And that was it. In about 30 minutes or so, it was ready to serve. And like I said, this was really, really good. A good alternative for spaghetti night. We just had some garlic bread on the side and called it good. All right. Hey, y'all. Let's just get cozy and let me show you all the stuff I got with my little fall shopping spree the other day. So needless to say, I'm very excited to decorate for fall this year. And I kind of go back and forth each year on if I want to just put all of my fall and Halloween stuff out at the same time, or if I want to decorate a little bit earlier and just enjoy kind of more of a cozy, I don't want to say muted because I still like the color, but just like a cozy, slightly colorful, fall, and then transition into Halloween decor also. I think that's what I'm leaning towards this year just because I haven't done that in a few years. So I did pick up some new things this year. I'm real excited to share them with y'all. Let's just hop right in. Okay, first, let's start with home goods. I only picked up one thing in there, but they did already have like 1 or 2 aisles worth of fall and Halloween. So if you like that sort of thing, go ahead and run to home goods. This is the only thing that I ended up picking up. It was $14.99. And my thoughts for it is to put this in my kitchen up against our white backsplash and white everything in there. So I love that it has the black frame on it. It's gonna be so pretty. It has those muted fall colors. I might even go ahead and put it out with just the regular fall stuff. But of course, that little watercolor ghost. These are so popular. I know you can make them yourself, but I just thought it was really cute and something to add some color to the kitchen. Okay, next, let's go into Hobby Lobby. I picked up 2 of these pumpkins. This is the first one, and the other one is kind of just more round, more fat and round. But I thought these would be so pretty together. They do have an opening on the back. You can put a candle in there. Of course, I'll be putting a flameless candle in there. But I thought these would be so stinking cute on my bookcases, my hutch, just paired with some kind of orange, leaves, or just like fall little sprigs. I thought that would be so pretty. I love the color on them, and I think they'll be so pretty lit up with all of the holes and everything, especially at night in my bookshelves. Let me grab the other one so I can show you both of them. And of course, the fall stuff is 40% off at Hobby Lobby. This was $27.99, so whatever half of that is, because 40% off is half, girl math. So here they are side by side. I may put them side by side, or I may put them on different shelves. We will see. Of course, we'll be doing that really soon together, but I love this. I love how it's kind of just country and cozy, and I don't know, this is just my style. I just like them. So this one was also same price, $27.99. And like I said, these came from Hobby Lobby. And I may or may not go put these out right now, along with my 4th of July stuff. Okay, what else? I said, hand me the battery, Daddy. She said, he's upstairs. Okay, the first thing I got from Hobby Lobby, I got 2 of these little pillar candles. That's the brand. I don't know, I just really like these colors, how warm and cozy they are. I'll probably put them together somewhere. I imagine these in my kitchen as well, but now I'm thinking they also would be cute on my bookshelves. I went ahead and took the packaging off this one so you can kind of see. It's kind of hard to see on camera what it looks like when it's lit up. I just love those colors, especially for kind of early fall. Has a little faux candle in there. Super cute. And each one of these, if you're curious, were $10.99. And they do have a 4-hour timer on. All right, so sticking with the candles, I did get one of the Heartland Harvest candles. They've had these for the last few years now, and it happens to be one of my favorite fall scents, if not my favorite. Super pretty, smells so good if you love like the bakery kind of pumpkin waffles, cupcake scent. You'll love this. So I got one of these, and then I did get a buttery pumpkin as well, and it's in the orange glass candle holder. I'll probably save it for fall and go ahead and do this one, the other one first, but this one was the same price and so perfect for fall. And then I did get one more of the smaller ones, the Heartland Harvest, just in this little tin. It has 2 wicks, and I'll probably put it in our bathroom, something like that. But this scent, like I said, is just too good. Cannot get enough of that. Love it every single year. And then one more, last but not least, candle item. I got this pack of 2 pillar candles, which I have a ton of these already, but I got them for a specific reason. These I just realized when I opened the pack. I didn't even know this when I bought them. I'll try to show y'all. I don't know if it's picking it up or not, but they're textured. They're actually like ribbed, which I actually really like. There's something on there, but they're super pretty. They have the button on the bottom. They just take some batteries. I can hardly push this button with my fingernails. So it has the little faux flickering flame up there. But let me show y'all what I got these to go in. I actually saw somebody post this on TikTok, and I thought it was so pretty. So I'm not sure if y'all know, we have one wall in our living room that is blank. We haven't hung anything there yet, and I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. So the TikTok I saw, they went to Hobby Lobby, bought 2 of these really big candle sconces, and they just kind of flanked them on each side of like a landscape painting, and it looked so pretty and so cozy. And I just thought that looked so elevated too. And this candle sconce was only $8.99, and then the candles were, let's see, $6.99 for both of them. So I got these. I looked for like a landscape painting or even just some sort of wall piece to go in the middle that I could maybe hang a wreath on, but I didn't find anything the other day, so we'll just have to keep looking. But that's going to be so pretty on that wall and help fill it out. Y'all know I love my faux candles everywhere, especially going into the holiday season. So I got these, and they had these in the kind of, what do you call it, oil rubbed brass, the kind of gold color. So if black isn't your thing, I actually want these everywhere now. That's so cute. All right, just a couple more things from Hobby Lobby. I just got a couple sprigs of this super orange, has a little bit of that rust color in there too. Just some little floral sprigs. I figured I would also put these in the kitchen. I don't know why my mind is going to decorating the kitchen counter every time. I guess just because I have so much white going on in there, I'm determined to warm it up. But I just thought these would be so pretty, even alongside that first painting, possibly would kind of bring out some of those fall colors in it. We'll see. Maybe like a little candle too. Doesn't that just make you want to go on a hayride and eat a caramel apple and get some coffee and go to Hobby Lobby? It does for me. All right, the last thing that I got from Hobby Lobby was a new fall wreath. It does have that bow on there. I may or may not leave that bow. I may try to play with it. I do kind of like it, but she's just kind of wonky, but it is that velvet texture, and I like the color of it too. But I loved the kind of muted fall colors in the wreath itself. So the wreaths, let's see, how much was this? This was $50.99, but 40% off. So I didn't think that was too bad, and I really liked it. And then I got one more thing. Let me go grab it. These actually came from Walmart, And these are more geared towards my Halloween and even my Christmas decor. So it is this gorgeous set of mixing, well, it's a mixing bowl slash measuring cup and then a set of measuring cups. You can see it has the measurements in there. And of course, this is a dupe for Mackenzie Childs. It even has like the little gold border around the edges. So pretty. This is a big one. This is the 10 cups and it does have the little pour spout, which I just love. I plan to actually use these throughout the holiday season. Okay, sorry y'all, but something happened to my mic right here. I have no idea what it was, but these are the little measuring cups that come with that bigger bowl. It has all the way down to 1/4 cup, and look how cute that cup measure is with the little gold handle. But that's everything. I'll try to link these bowls especially because they have been selling out so fast. But thank y'all for watching today. I have so much fall content coming up. I'll see you guys real soon in my next video. Bye y'all.